Testing, testing. I don't really expect anybody to be here really quick, obviously. This is not a scheduled stream, and it's not a real stream in the sense of like, I'm not really streaming like, oh, I have a stream in mind, a bunch of stuff I want to say, because this is really just, in a sort of sense, from a sort of audio design or engineering sort of production curiosity on my end. I wanted to do a test stream I want to know, using these headphones or this earbud right here with music in the background. I know this thing picks up on background noise pretty hardcore sometimes in phone calls. Like right now, ABBA's playing in the background. Hi, Anarchist Tech Support. Good to see you. It's been a while, man. Like, how much is it picking up on the background noise? How much is it picking up on the wind? How much is it picking up on my voice? I'll go back and watch this later. I'll probably unlist it so that it won't be like a normal thing on my channel. You're audible, the music is there, but not discernible as ABBA. Oh, that's good to hear. You can't really hear this? I'm definitely hearing it. Yeah, I said in a video not too long ago that I'm not going to be doing any more streaming, but I really kind of meant twitching, and I also kind of meant like as an influencer, and I also kind of meant like as a person who feels the need to keep up with or kind of like satisfy the patronage on a Patreon or what have you. That was kind of the conditions of that statement. I might still stream sometimes for fun. I'm still experimenting with streaming as a medium. I don't want to be a regular streamer, that's for sure. I definitely don't want to have to go through the hoops to be a partner on Twitch, for instance. There's something soul-sucky to the creative faculty, I guess I'll call it. For me, at least. I don't know, it's different for different people, maybe. Of course, I think just in general, it's a pretty garbage scene. Hey, Curses and Prayer, how you doing? Trying to see if I can just view. Okay, hi Dave, good to see you, plebe. Hey, there's a plebe in my feed. I love that you are also a person who has a YouTube feed, and you keep up with your YouTube feed. Mine is so overcrowded by notifications for things that I don't keep up with or have any interest in keeping up with. And it's about time I did some spring cleaning and just went through and like unsubscribed from a ton of channels, because it's like Facebook or email in the sense that like you use it and then eventually you stop using it, and somewhere in that process the notifications, you get more and more notifications as you stop using it as much, but none of those notifications are actually like what would really bring you back or that you would find use value in. You know what I mean? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? Yeah, anti-sex sport, totally. Plebe, do you know the theory of E10? No, I don't. Off the top of my head, no, the theory of E10. What is the theory of E10? E10, these nuts, got him. Okay, good job. All right, I didn't expect to laugh today, or at least not during the stream. That was good. These E10, these nuts, got he. I had a burrito. That was really good, but it was cold. It got cold because I was writing. I've been doing a lot of writing today. I've had the last 2 days off from work because I was kind of sick and I can't do my job with a sore throat. So I was able to do a lot of sort of binge research that I've had building up. That was good. There's a lot of stuff coming in that sense. One of the big things that I've been thinking about a lot recently is my book, and the fact that I wrote it I was kind of done writing like 6 months ago, but I'm still like not doing anything with it. And I just see how important it is to have an actual editor and agent. I know Damon Garcia is writing a book right now, and he actually has like an editor and like a publishing company that's actually telling him what to do, and there's like these outside kind of hoops that he has to jump through, outside deadline pressures that without those, I am just like, I dread the prospects of going back to my book because I'm just like so over it. But a local philosophy group, a lot of my friends are in it. We'll be discussing the first chapter of my book this Monday, and because a couple of them had read it, previewed it, and so now they all wanted to like talk about chapter one, and so I took that as a pretty encouraging thing because was a couple of the people who reviewed the book told me they weren't so sure about chapter one even being in there. But then it feels like the person who really fucking gets it, who really gets what I'm trying to do with this book, thought that chapter one was so important that the whole group is just going to focus on that for a whole discussion. It's like, okay, that makes me feel a little bit more confident about it. And so, I don't know. I feel like I just need to get it out to you all. And so probably after, I don't know, I want to give myself a deadline and just tell everyone, okay, it's going to happen by this deadline. And I'll probably set that deadline soon. I'm not willing to set it right now, but I just wanted to say it's something I've been thinking about a lot today. A lot of specifically today. I haven't been thinking about it pretty much until like the last couple of days. For the last few weeks, I've just been kind of happily not thinking about it. Now I'm like, fuck, I actually need to do something about this because otherwise I'll just keep sitting on it and it'll never get out there. And so, yeah, for the 5 to 50 to however many people are actually gonna read it if I just self-publish it, I want to get it out sooner than later. Okay, what else? How do I look at comments? Nice shirt, thanks. No Epiphany. I did a trans ed presentation for church last night. Brain tired. I bet you're brain tired. Keep mine pretty clean. Only stuff I want. I feel like my comments are not chronological, but are ordered somehow differently. What's the ordering principle for comments when I'm reviewing them? I don't know. Anyway, cool. Well, I've done enough of this for the test for the audio stream check, and my phone will die, so it's like I can't really do this long anyway. But yeah, depending on how this turns out, maybe I'll do more. One of the big factors that helped me realize I didn't want to stream was the fact that I can't stream where I'm currently living. And so, because I have too slow of internet. I have like a 300 foot Ethernet cord. It's like a 250 foot Ethernet cords plugged into each other that my internet comes through. And so it's so slow and there's really nothing I can do about that. And so, that's part of the reason I've been uploading these Adorno Introduction to Dialectics videos as a sort of pre-done thing instead of a stream. It's also part of why I just had a realization like, wow, because I can't stream whenever I want to stream, it actually feels really good not to be streaming. Like, because what happens on the other side of the impulse to stream once you get used to being able to stream? Because once you actually learn how to stream, it's like empowering, and then you want to do it all the time. But once you come out on the other side of, I want to stream, but I can't stream, what you end up doing is usually more creative. It's usually something better, something longer lasting. And so that was a realization that was kind of forced on me by material constraints that I wouldn't have come to had it not been for my current living situation. So it's pretty cool. This is where I'm at right now. This is a plaza in Caldwell, Idaho. There's this big old stage behind me. They're setting up for an event right now. I thought it would be a cool place to do the stream from. Caldwell, Idaho is a very small town, and it's very out of my way. I just came to it because I like a coffee shop here, and I had a random day off with energy and ability to write, which is not normal. So, made it a special occasion. Now that I'm done, though, I am going to head out, and I hope the best for you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their day. And I'm going to read what ATS wrote before I leave. Good night, sweet phone, says Chris. Good night, curses and prayers. And I mean, you're at the attenuation length of the Ethernet cord. Perhaps try wireless card. I recommend Alpha. Hey, thank you for this recommendation, ATS. But yeah, I also, at this point, am pretty happy with the forced distance from being able to just satisfy my desire to stream whenever I want to. But one of the things I look forward to when I actually have high-speed internet again is being able to do some interviews. There's some people I really want to interview, and being able to eventually get to them will be awesome. All right. Anyway, thanks, folks. Take care. If it becomes a necessity, it's a thing to try. Yes, ATS, thank you. You're right. Definitely. We'll keep it in mind. And I know exactly where to look if I need to look that up. Later, Gator.